Hi, I'm Ms. Hernandez. I'm your One Sheet digital learning coach. And in this video, I'm going to talk about being internet awesome, aka digital citizenship, and how to protect yourself while you use the internet and online systems. So, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of tips that I'm going to be going through the next couple of tip of the weeks. But this one today, I'm going to go over being internet alert, how to keep yourself safe and alert online. So one thing you always want to check when you're navigating the internet or different websites is that A, it's credible, and B, that it's secure. Credibility and security for every site you visit is crucial to keeping your device safe, to keeping your information safe, and to avoid viruses, hackers, etc. So how do you actually do this on your daily life? Here's my best tip. What you want to make sure is that the URL is legitimate. So, for example, in emails, some hackers are notorious for trying to disguise themselves as Spotify, Netflix, sometimes even school accounts to trick you into just clicking and going to that site so they can have malicious intent and try to install a virus or whatever they're trying to do. The best thing you always want to check, especially in email, is that that link that they sent you is legitimate. What I usually do if someone sends me an email from like Netflix is I don't ever really click on links in emails. Instead, I'll go to the Netflix account itself, like up here, and I'll search for it, but I'll basically like go to that site directly without having to touch my email. That's the best practice. So instead of just clicking on things in your email, that's what hackers are hoping you do. Do your best to avoid just clicking sites that you're not really aware of. Another thing is once you click on a site, you want to make sure that you look and see that here in the example that the HTTPS is there and that there's a lock. So this is an example of a site that they used. It's for every site. Every secure site will have a lock and it will have HTTPS at the beginning. If it's missing a lock or the lock is broken, that means that that connection or that site is not as secure as it should be. So I would not recommend using that site. I avoid sites like that all the time because I don't know who created it. I don't know what their intent is. And you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself while online because anybody can really learn how to code. And if they have ill intent, you won't know. So just make sure you're checking for that. So for example, if you look right now at the top left, you'll see this Google Drive has the lock. And then even on the other site that I have open, if I click there, that one has a lock as well. So the lock is there. You can even click on the lock and you'll see that it says connection is secure and it'll tell you more information like the certificate is valid, how many cookies it's using, if you're allowed the pop-ups or anything, it lets you know and you can go ahead and also change those if you really, really want to change it. So those are some quick tips of credibility and safety for keeping yourself secure. Remember, there are scammers and hackers out there who do disguise themselves and try their best to get the information they want. They usually do this so they can make money. So do your best to protect yourself. If you mess up, it happens. It happens. What I would immediately do is tell your parent, your teacher, or another adult right away. If you are the parent, teacher, or other adult, I recommend you tell your tech support and just let them know like, hey, this is going out, so that way they can either investigate or just so they're aware and have that information at their hand. Another thing you need to do is change your passwords. Like I said, it happens, but you want to make sure if you fall for one of them that immediately as soon as you realize it, you got to change your passwords. You're going to have to change your passwords because that will help keep it secure even if you make a mistake. And then also remember, websites or ads can't tell if there's something wrong with your device, okay? There's a lot of pop-ups that like to say, warning, your device is not safe. Click here. Don't click there, okay? It's not gonna help. Just remember that they can't tell on their own. So the only thing that can tell is something called firewalls that you would have already pre-installed prior that would have warned you. So if it's not that, remember, websites or ads can't tell you that on their own. So I hope this helps. I hope you're safe, and I hope you have a great digital citizenship day.